In today's video, we review the darkest day in Dallas, the loss of JFK, and the impacts the events of that day had on the world. The morning of November 22, 1963, began like any other in Dallas, Texas, as President John F. Kennedy prepared to address the city. Excitement and anticipation filled the air, with crowds eager to catch a glimpse. Riding in an open-top limousine through Dealey Plaza, Kennedy waved to the cheering crowds. Beside him sat First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, both of them unaware of the impending tragedy that would unfold. At 12:30 p.m., 3 shots rang out from the Texas School Book Depository. President Kennedy slumped over, fatally wounded. The motorcade sped to Parkland Memorial Hospital, but hope dwindled as doctors fought in vain. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, riding 2 cars behind, was quickly sworn in aboard Air Force One. Shock and disbelief gripped the nation as news of Kennedy's death spread, leaving Americans in collective mourning. The world watched as Jackie Kennedy, clad in her blood-stained pink suit, stood beside Johnson during his swearing-in. Her stoic presence became an enduring image of that tragic day, symbolizing grace amidst unimaginable sorrow. Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine with communist sympathies, was arrested for the assassination. Controversy ensued, with many questioning whether he acted alone, fueling countless conspiracy theories that would persist for decades. 2 days later, in a stunning twist, Oswald was shot and killed by nightclub owner Jack Ruby during a live television broadcast. This act deepened the mystery and further fueled suspicions of a larger conspiracy. Kennedy's funeral on November 25th was a somber affair watched by millions around the world. A young John F. Kennedy Jr.'s salute to his father's casket moved the nation, imprinting a poignant memory on American consciousness. The Warren Commission was soon established to investigate the assassination. Its conclusion that Oswald acted alone did little to quell the skepticism and debates that continued to swirl around the tragic event. Kennedy's assassination profoundly altered American politics, marking a shift in public trust towards government institutions. The era of innocence and optimism that defined the early 1960s was abruptly replaced by cynicism and uncertainty. Culturally, Kennedy's presidency became emblematic of a lost idealism. His vision of a new frontier inspired generations, while his untimely death left Americans yearning for what might have been, influencing art, literature, and cinema. The assassination spurred significant changes in Secret Service protocols and presidential security measures. The tragic events underscored the vulnerabilities of high-profile public figures, leading to increased security and protective measures thereafter. Over the years, countless documentaries, books, and films have revisited the complexities surrounding Kennedy's assassination. The enduring intrigue speaks to the event's profound impact on American psyche and its historical significance. Some of the most popular conspiracy theories concerning JFK's assassination included the second shooter on the grassy knoll. The theory, in addition to Oswald, a second gunman was positioned on the grassy knoll in Dealey Plaza. Eyewitness accounts and the perceived direction of gunshots led some to believe that shots were fired from multiple locations. Another popular theory was the CIA orchestrated the assassination due to Kennedy's attempts to limit the agency's power after the Bay of Pigs invasion. The rationale around this one was Kennedy's rumored dissatisfaction with the CIA and his plans to reduce U.S. involvement in Vietnam may have threatened agency interests. Additional theories focused on organized crime, Fidel Castro and the Cuban government, the KGB, anti-Castro Cuban exiles, and the military-industrial complex that believed Vice President Lyndon Johnson would be more amicable to continuing the war in Vietnam than Kennedy. None of these theories have been able to be proven, and in some ways distract from the impact of the moment that happened in Dallas on November 22, 1963. As time passes, the legacy of John F. Kennedy continues to evoke fascination and reflection. His assassination remains one of the most pivotal moments in American history, shaping the nation's narrative in indelible ways.
And if you think this video was amazing, wait until you see the next one, right here on Ancient Memoria.